Oh my goodness, hello, hello. All right, hold on. Let me put I had a bit of a little technical issue here. Hold on. Da 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 da. Media. Where is? Oh wait, actually I could just do this. Boom, boom. Yeah, and then you're gonna go down there. There we go. Alrighty. Anyways, hello everybody. Hello. Um, thank you, Minty. Thank you. It is. It's a huge difference. Actually, yeah, because let me make sure I have my audio set up properly everywhere else here. Hang on. Da, da, da. Boom. There we go there. And that's all ready to go. Nice. All right. Prime 4. Link, what are you talking about? Prime 4. What is that? um, but yeah, it is a massive difference. I mean, when I transferred everything over to the Switch 2, I have like all of my data moved over, you know. Um and oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. You'll see my other chat when I switch over to the speedrun scene. Um but yeah, there's like gosh, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, I have it in I have it in a different language here, so give me a sec. I don't know how to read any of this. Okay, well, whatever that translates to, I guess you guys can't really see it. It's 104 go in French. I don't know what that translates back to in English, but yeah, no SD card. Whereas on my Switch One, I had to have an SD card, and it still doesn't have nearly this much. Like it's insane how much space the Switch 2 has, and the difference in quality and all of it is absolutely wild. So, but yeah, so I got this upgraded totally kind of on a whim, actually. Um, but yeah, so, um, and then this thing about, yeah, Zelda racing, since I have voice chat, yeah, that's definitely something I am totally down to like explore a little bit. Anyways, so what we're doing today, good lord, that is way above any amount I would ever need. Good god. Good god. All right, let's see here. I don't know why. Let me see real quick if I can is this Oh, this is why is interesting that that's Oh, maybe it's just because that's what huh, okay. So it doesn't translate over everything else for whatever reason. Like, huh. Anyways, so what we're doing today is we're speedrunning this new route, which not a lot of people are taking a liking to, which I think is bizarre because it definitely holds some value. I did, yeah, yeah. So um, they're what like magnetic control sticks, and then the back paddles, which I'll actually be using sort of for this run because it makes whistle sprinting so much easier. So let me get rid of. Let's see. I've got to post this, and then we're gonna move it down here, and then we're gonna get rid of this, because then we can still have the music. That should be fine. All right. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Not missing a beat, I promise you. All right. So, I've got myself set up a death counter, and I'm really just practicing this. Like we're just gonna be practicing this a bit, and I'm gonna kind of like talk through it. So I'll run the timer, but I'm not gonna um I'm not gonna get crazy on where is my gameplay audio? Excuse me? Um, okay, so I've got where's my gameplay audio? That's rude. I don't need any of this. These can hide. Okay. Hold on. We're going to Am I gonna have to add it separately? How absolutely rude. Let me see. Is it okay now? I'm trying to. It's where the heck is audio input capture gameplay audio? Yes, please. Okay, so I already. Okay, thanks for just deleting that for me. Goodness gracious. All right. Is the screen okay? Does everything look okay? Is it all right? Or is it still black? Ugh, how I've missed it. You know what? I'd rather you be a troll to me than like I've got a couple of
This is a test.
oh, that was super loud. Sorry. Um I'm activating my TikTok TTS. I got a couple people who like to come in and TTS. But yeah, I've got a couple viewers on TikTok that like to like bully each other or something. That's sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it is a little bit extra. All right, so we're going to start a new game here. I've got it in Italian voice acting and French text, or no, I don't know. It's one of those two. Yeah, Italian voice, French text. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have done oh, I know. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny listening to him. Oh man. So obviously you can see I haven't actually done a time run all the way through to Dark Beast because I'm actually terrible at this. But that's because not only is it new, but it's new to me as like a gameplay form. I don't really do speed rolling, Jesus. So we're gonna see how this goes. Tabaleta shaker. Oh really? Oh really? Listen, Zelda. I just need it, okay? Well, I think just today I'm going to focus on getting through the plateau because that is, you'll kind of see why, because there's a handful of this run is really difficult. Oh yeah, so I didn't mention this to begin with. So we're also doing this in master mode, and there's a reason for that. Um, oh gosh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so I could do this in regular mode, but there's actually a whole section that is a lot. I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't seen it yet, I don't want to spoil what it is. But basically, this run has to be done in master mode for it to work out. So we're gonna just keep it as that for right now, and I'll show you all the fun here in a bit. But basically, we're gonna start by same as always. We're gonna clip out of the Shrine of Resurrection. We're gonna go down, grab the shield and some extra food because we're probably gonna need that. We're gonna grab the axe, and then the first shrine that we're going to, you can see on the counter there, is Magnesis. So we're gonna run down through here, and we're gonna run through the forest. And I like to grab this extra little mushroom. For faster, well, I'll explain it here in a second. Oops. So we're gonna grab the bow, and then we grab, yeah, seriously. Actually, I have my buttons inverted, so actually it's, for me, it's X X X X X X X X X. Oh, so Minty, there is a, I don't know if you know this about TikTok, but if you have viewers on TikTok that are that are minors, then their chats don't show up. So I'm gonna respond to a message or to chats that may show up that are from underage viewers, but you won't be able to see them. Hey Sam, how's it going? But yeah, so the random languages are because French, Italian voice acting is the fastest voice acting in the game, and French text is the fastest text in the game. And when you're speedrunning, getting through those as fast as possible is kind of, the goal. If you do it in English, it is so slow. All right, see if we can do this. I almost did that first try, and that's actually really funny because I'm terrible at this one. Magnesis specifically is ridiculously hard to do for some reason. Oh my gosh. Nope. That was awful. I don't know what angle I want to go in here. There we go. There we go. 5 more hours a day. Wow. What did you do with those extra 5 hours? Anything special, or is it just like 5 hours you're just spending not on TikTok? Everything's good, Sam. Life's good. Games are good. I'm good. How are you doing? Let's see if I can actually get through Magnesis faster than normal. Yes, I know. All right. And then this run, we're going to do... sounds about right. So normally I would just miss, or I would just like ignore this guy on normal mode, but in master mode, since there is no like one health point blocker at full health, and I don't have full health, then getting shot once by that laser is an instant kill, is insta-death. So nice. 44 seconds beat for Magnesis is crazy. And the fact that I'm doing it live streaming is crazy because I've spent the last like week or week and a half practicing this. And it took me forever just to, because that first shrine like door clip is insanely hard for whatever reason. Like all the rest of them are actually pretty easy. That one like for Magnesis is crazy. He sounds... I saw somebody comment that it was like, the way that he sounds is like somebody said, hey, do you want to hear what it sounds like to scream without lungs? And I was like, dude, that is deadly hilarious. Scream without lungs. That's good. I like that. Turn that off. All right. So the way that I'm going to do this is maybe not the complete best way or right way, but it's the way that I'm going to do it. So the reason that we do Magnesis first, and I'm going to save here because I'm going to need it, probably, is because we are going to take this boulder, and if you don't know about Master Mode, there is a Lionel on the plateau, but only in Master Mode. So we are going to, and obviously, like, you know, this early. That's okay. Here, let me turn it up a little bit more. Let me know if that's better. If that's either better or if it's too loud. So our goal here is to not get hit by these guys. But yeah, so if you don't know, there is a Lionel on the plateau, and there's nothing on the plateau that, at least as far as we've gotten, that is going to kill it very quickly or easily. So we're going to use this bad boy. And one of the things that I like to do when I do this run, and it really does rely, like this right here relies on really good RNG, whether or not you kill him on that first hit, and whether or not he drops these arrows, because this extra 5 arrows, especially when you're practicing this, is extremely helpful. Sometimes the extra arrows are good, sometimes it doesn't matter if you're quick enough. So we're going to get to about here, and then we're going to just casually walk this up to the Lionel, and he's just going to let us, because he's a nice guy. Take a nap. Chill. Oh, jeez. Okay. I fumbled. Hold on. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Okay. Go ahead. That's enough. Ah, why did you do that? Of course, now I'm fumbling all of these. No, come on, get mad. Get mad. Get mad. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, buddy. No. See why I need these extra arrows when I'm practicing this? Because I'm terrible. Awesome. Look at that, I didn't die. Alright, I was not as prepared, but usually, while he's busy dying, we can go ahead and pop our 2 amiibos. And the hope and pray is that we get... Let's see, we have 1... Oh, perfect. Dude, is this 5... Yo, 5 Mighty Fish? 6 Mighty Fish. Oh my goodness. I don't need this. No, I don't need the chest. I don't need the chest. Knock it off. Sweet. Yeah, we can drop this. I didn't need that. That's what I wanted. So these guys are good for health. I guess that'll be good for health too. Alright, and then this is the other RNG we have to count for. Let's see. Laser dancers! That's not what that says. That does not say laser dancers. Jesus Christ. Is what version of his bow we get. Okay, we got attack up and only the triple shot. So one of the goals that we want to go for is having the 5 shot. And I think technically without the 5-shot, this run would be a bust, but it's good to practice anyways. So sometimes also you only get like one bundle of bomb arrows, and I've even seen worse getting 0. So that's terrible. Then we're going to shoot in here to activate this Guardian so that he doesn't wake up and give us that cutscene, because that would waste some time. But yeah, so we want Stamina Fish and we want Attack Up Fish for that final fight. And then we're going to do another... Oh gosh, let's see if we can do this. Nope, hold on. Nice. Cool. And for bombs, we're going to do a shield. Oop. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but all right. I was going to say just do a regular shield jump unequip. That'll help kind of, within a small radius, it's supposed to kind of cancel the ragdoll effect. So we'll see how well this works. What did you just realize, Link? Hey, just call me Kopi. Thanks for the raid. Sam, give me just a second. Okay, it did not cancel Ragdoll. That's great. I love that. We're going to try that again. What? Excuse you. Well, that was rude. Sam, give me just a second. I'll give you an answer. So that's what that was supposed to do. It was supposed to get us up there. And then we can go here. I'm terrible at that one. I've got to get more practice on it. I'm really not good at it. Oh, come on. Of course, now that I'm actually here doing this, it's like the worst run I've ever done. It's okay, though. That's all right. This isn't even the hardest part. That Lionel was the first hardest part. I don't have a goal for, like, for finishing the game necessarily, because I actually, before you became my mod, I just did a whole 100% run through this game. So I'm doing a lot of, I'm just going to be practicing speedrunning. Okay, so I need to get rid of my ragdoll, and I probably was fine. I probably didn't even need to do that, but then we're going to fail doing that. I've got a wind bomb off the plateau because there's a fail-safe load. So we're going to try this again real quick. There we go. So we wind bomb off the plateau, which makes us fall. And then we get an automatic fail-safe reload outside the Shrine of Resurrection. And then as long as we don't go within the hitbox of the shrine, then we won't trigger the cutscene. And then because we want to go to Cryonis next, so we're going to go up this hill. And there is a Bokoblin camp up here. And I'm going to save before I get too far. Kopi, give me 1 second. We're going to whistle and get these guys' attention. And then we're going to have the Bokos come over and we're going to freeze them. No, we're not, because apparently they don't want to play by the proper rules. So we're playing in Master Mode. So on Master Mode, there is a Lionel on the plateau, and we actually I didn't split. How rude. Okay, well, I'm just gonna No, I don't want to save them. We're just gonna cancel that for right now, so I can kind of explain this, and then we'll do a proper run later. But on master mode, there's a Lionel in the plateau, and after we do magnesis, that's our first shrine. After we do magnesis, we can magnesis a boulder across the space and kill the Lionel with the magnesis boulder, and he drops his Lionel Crusher, and then that's also where we get a multi-shot bow, and we can also get and then I scan in some amiibos for some attack up fish. All right, so we'll get their attention again here. And then they're supposed to see me there. We freeze him, and then we go like this. That would have been great. That would have been fantastic. Except it was going to throw me into the mountain, and that would just, it's not going to be... That's not very helpful at all. So let's try that again. Come here, Boko. Notice me, senpai. Nope, that is way too vertical. So this is one of the other things. There's only a few things in this, in the plateau run that are difficult to really get down. This is one of them. This part is easy, getting them stopped in the same spot. That's easy enough, although that's really far. See, and there's like occasionally that'll happen where instead of actually getting the hitbox on the shield surf, then I'll just miss entirely, which is super frustrating. But if I do the shield surf spin, then I can kind of avoid that, but I don't want to do it too early. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. That'll work. Nice, and then we can do an equipment swap and cancel fall damage. And then we're gonna get skew, and then we'll... Nice. I'm here for it. Nice. First try. First try. I didn't even have to use any food to... That was so good. That was so good. God, those never work out that well. All right, so Cryonis is the least... Actually, you don't even... Technically, during this run, you don't use this at all. And where I learned this from, if you could avoid getting Cryonis and get off the plateau, that'd be great. But you can't, so we're not doing that. But it would be nice. And then, just like I did in the bomb shrine, so there's two different types of wind bombs that you can do. You can do a circle first wind bomb and a square first wind bomb. The square first wind bomb gives you more vertical height. The circle first wind bomb gives you more distance. So, because we don't need to really... Okay. And then there's things like that where... Was I still in Ragdoll? Yo, that didn't take... I didn't take any damage from that. That's actually kind of funny. Still rude. Let me see if I can eat one of these. That's so mean. That's so mean. Anyways, the projected idea is that we do... Yeah, I know, it's so bad. You know what? Fine. If you want to patronize me, I'll just run the... I'll run it. Fine. Actually, I'm going to reload, because I'd rather reload than not have those fish. Normally, I wouldn't have to do a shield jump unequip, because the whole reason that you do this is so that you clear Ragdoll. But when you're going such a short distance... Oops. When you're going such a short distance, you normally don't need to. That's what I should have done. I should have gone straight forward with it first. That's what I should. Whatever. 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 Anyway, so I'll kind of talk through like what I need to do to get done with the plateau, and then we'll like reload and actually do a proper run, because so there's just getting to the point of getting the paraglider. There's only, what is it, one? There's only 2 BTBs we actually have to do, and this is the second one. So this one's kind of fun. This one isn't even nearly as like precise as the other one, like any of the other ones you have to do. Except I hit it at a wrong angle. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. I didn't save. I didn't save coming out of that shrine. See, that's the other thing about doing master mode. Master mode's crazy because the autosaves are evil. The autosaves are not where you need them or want them to be. Okay, so we're gonna... Oh my gosh. Annoying. All right, so I'm gonna have to make it a point to just like save outside of every shrine or something. Like right before I do anything that I would normally reload, I just need to save. Absolutely terrible. How dare you? Yeah, I know. I was actually learning, ooh, that would be good. Well, normally, it's because I'm talking about it, too. Like, because normally what I do is I'll come out here, and it does autosave outside the shrine, but then I'll also hard save before I do the BTB, but I was like, I'm busy talking about it. Anyway, so we'll shoot here. Let me wait. Nice. Nice. That is so good. Oh my god, that is so good. Yep. Nice. And then we'll do this here. Oh my god, I love that. Sweet. Yeah, I miss Wind Waker a little bit too. But I was actually doing some looking for yeah. Before autosave was a thing. Give me a second here. There is a why is my TikTok chat not being... Oh, because it's not that's right. That's right, because I don't have enough okay, well that's all right. Yes, Saxon, it is. This is French. All right, so I'm gonna do a save right outside of the shrine, and then oh god. Okay. Take this, shrine door. Like, okay. Oh jeez. Yeah, the dialogue is faster. Oh, come on. I can't wait until we get HD ported to the Switch 2. Like, I don't know what's taken them so long or why, but yeah, so Saxton, the language, yeah, the spoken language is Italian because it's the fastest, and then I have French dialogue. All right, so stasis. Oh yeah, like I was saying, yeah, getting HD Wind Waker would be great. But I've been looking at some of the speedrun tactics for Wind Waker. Seriously, I mean, like, you know, it's got the nostalgia, but goodness gracious. Enjoy Harry Potter, buddy. Like, I know it's a nostalgia thing, but honestly, like, it's kind of rude that we don't get the Swift Sail in, like, even though it's the GameCube version. Ooh, that'd be good. All right. So we've got to do a ragdoll shield surf so that we can cancel our sweet, sweet. Yo, first try? That's crazy. First try is crazy. I haven't played Oracle of Ages, but I've seen it. And it's kind of cool. What is that? What is that emoji? Is that a sword? The OBS chat box is like all black, and like you see on the game it's, or like on the, I don't think I've ever heard that laugh. Oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so this is the next part that's actually like really frustratingly difficult. So we're going to use stasis on this rock, and we're gonna charge it up to max, and then we've got to aim this towards the temple. Oh, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna die. Okay, yeah, I just might have to. Link, you are still naked. Good to see you. Right? Nice to see you haven't put any clothes on. Like, all right. All right. Stasis the rock, and then we'll go this way towards the temple. That's not fair. That is not fair. Okay, is the ragdoll going to save me from fall damage, though? Nope. We're going to add a death counter. I wanted to try. Sometimes it cancels fall damage. All right, well, we'll try it again. Heyo. That's a view. Awesome. Okay, so this part. Yeah. So good. All right, so this is the kind of the last part. Well, not kind of. This is the last part of finishing the plateau that is really difficult. Because the frame window for getting this right is so tiny. So you've got to get up on this rock and then position yourself looking, towards the tower like this. And then the frame window for the wind bomb is crazy. Ah, that was almost perfect. What's up, kiddo? Hi. So the way that this wind bomb works is that if you can hit it properly, you'll go straight into the only opening that there is here. Or you'll do that. So this is where most of the time, other than the Lionel, but honestly, fighting the Lionel isn't nearly as time-consuming as walking the Magnesis Rock across Hyrule, or I guess across the plateau. All right, so we'll come back up here. Nice. Just like that. And that is our wind bomb, and that's how we get the paraglider. So we'll get through the cutscene here real quick. And then I'll kind of show you before I restart, like before I reload, I'll show you what the Ooh, that's not bad either. I haven't even thought about that. Yes, child. You're done? Okay, give me just a second. All right, so one of the other things to note about the Switch 2 playthrough of this, or the speed run, is that we're not doing this window BTB anymore. It's whistling as we go out the door, or out this window, and we come here, and then this is how this goes. So we shoot here, get his attention. We shoot here. That's actually too far. That's way too far, because he's not even supposed to be in that direction. Yeah, that's where we want to go. Yeah, he was not positioned properly for me to even... Oh, I always do that too. Oh my god, I do that too. Okay, well, it's fine, because I was going to reload. So... yeah, let me grab a YouTube video and I'll play it for you guys while I go get my son off the toilet. Let's see. What do we got? Let's do something Poop Patrol. No, seriously. Absolutely seriously. All right. Let me see. Whoa, that was loud. Sorry, guys. It's a good thing I'm wearing the earbuds. Okay. And then we're gonna oops. Hold on, because it's a really cute video. Just for you guys. Yeah, no, I literally, like, he came in and he was like, "Daddy, I'm gonna go poop," and I was like, "All right, that's cool. I mean, like, take care of your business, kid." And now he's like, "Daddy, I'm done pooping." I'm like, "That's great, dude. That is fantastic. I'm so happy for you." All right. Wait. Let me get you guys a video of dancing cats. Hang on. Where is it? This one. Okay. I'm soft locked. Yeah, soft locked on the toilet is crazy.
Beautiful dance.
Why do you need that much toilet paper for one child? Ugh, I'm soft locked on the toilet. Help me. Ugh. Okay, that's enough. That's enough dancing cats. I don't even know what that music was. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a rerun here. And we'll actually time it this time. Properly time it. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever read. Dad, I'm soft locked on the toilet. That's such a gamer dad thing to say. He also just pulled off like 18 sheets of toilet paper to wipe his, front side. I'm like, bro, why do you need that much toilet paper? Oh yeah, it didn't work. That's why. Okay, go and shut the door when you leave, please. Did I just miss that? Was he just upside down?
Una tavoletta shake.
What does that even mean?
Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo
Zelda, quit talking so much, alright? Listen, you're gonna stay locked up in that castle while I repeatedly try to not suck at getting off the plateau as fast as possible. Yeah, and you can kind of see... Oh, I didn't... Oh, gosh. I'm not paying attention. I'm reading chat. I'm worried about thinking about that. Alright. Get me out of here. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, if I spend another 25 seconds here... Brother, are we... Hello? Hello? I'm about to reset. Oh my god. That was so bad. Kind of. Yeah, I want to get this... I want to get it down a little bit more, but if I can get to the paraglider... I don't know. It kind of depends on how the run is looking. This is one of the hardest parts, is like getting through the plateau takes forever when you're first trying this out. It's so difficult. Come on. There we go. Let's trigger the Bocos. I think it's so interesting how much of this game is influenced by the camera. Like, not the camera rune, but like the camera of, you know, of the player or whatever, is influenced so heavily. It's weird. Thank you. All right, and then cool. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about putting any of the D-pad on. Although I guess I do that with the whistle, huh? I was gonna say putting any of the D-pad on that other back paddle, because I don't have anything on the other back paddle. Ugh, how rude! I saw that prompt. What the heck? How are you gonna prompt me and then not let me pick up the arrows? Link. I think in like Japanese or something, she like is like screaming at you. Like that third Link is like, Link! And you're like, oh my god, calm down. It's not that serious. Like in Japan, they were just so driven to be like, Link, you need to get off that plateau and get to the castle as soon as possible. Like, man, that's kind of aggressive. Alright, let's see how well we can do this again. Because honestly, this... When I got in here earlier, that was kind of the best I had. I've never done it that well before. Nope. Okay. Hello? Button inputs were absolutely not working. That's not going to make it. Come on. What is this? Oh, that's not nice. All right. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're making okay time, actually. Hopefully I can get the... Hopefully I can get the 5-shot bow and at least, I guess at least one... Because here's the thing. If I do a run and I get the 5-shot, then I'll go to the castle. If I get a 3-shot, then I'll get to the paraglider and then I'll reset. Because it is extremely difficult to and far more time consuming to fight the blights, even with a Lionel Crusher, when you only have a 3-shot bow. Oh, excuse me. Get out of here. But using the time to practice the plateau at least is good. Not gonna get very good time on this. I took way too much time getting out of the Shrine of Resurrection. Terrible split. I'm at least on track for my best, which is nice. I think my last run's time would have been good if I actually kept the run, but I feel like I was talking too much and not paying enough attention to actually let it work, so. That is the worst sound ever. God, that is a terrible noise. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh. That sounded judgmental. So frustrated. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Alright. I cannot tell you guys how many, and I'm not even exaggerating, hours I spent over the last week and a half practicing just killing the Lionel with Magnesis. This was the most time-consuming part, was dying and reloading just to do this again. Oh my Lord, have mercy. I promise you, worst part, absolute worst part of the entire run is, like, even, like, fighting the blights, honestly, easy. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Fighting the blights is the easy part. Even Calamity is easier. This part alone is the hardest, is killing the Lionel and spending the countless amount of efforts and attempts and everything. Oh god. That's not fair. That's not fair. Please at least give me arrows. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that. Thank you. Nope. Just getting this rock across is... The good thing about this is that if the Boko does see you and blow the horn, the other Bokos in there only follow you up to that, like, second set of stairs. So that's good. Other little note for when you're doing this, you can't run up here and, like, be charging him with the rock, because he will get aggressive a lot faster. Listen, that's not okay. Oh my god. Oh no. I did not let go of that. That's not even fair. I'm not even let go. That's not even fair. I'm not even letting go of it. Oh my goodness. No, wait. That is the other problem with this. The amount of... Bro, I'm telling you. The hitbox for his face is exhaustingly small. Because you can't even hit him in the face. You have to hit him in the chin. It's so bad. The only good part is that this resets the RNG for all of the weapons, but if you do get the 5 arrows up here and the other 5 from the Boko at the tower, then you're resetting the RNG for the Boko arrows, and that's a pain, especially when you're me and terrible at this run. Where's the other one? Hello? Oh, no, there's 2 here. There's 3 up here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Hello? Excuse you. There we go. Please? Oh, I almost couldn't see that. Alright, so I need to... I don't know why it keeps canceling my magnesis. Hey, buddy. Oh my goodness. Oh my... Really? That's not fair. Dude! The hitbox for his face is terrible. Alright, I'm gonna keep the run going. Maybe I'll get lucky and that's not what I want to do. Maybe I'll get lucky. And one of the other parts that I struggle with will not happen. I'm telling you, his hitbox for his chin is the smallest. Like it's smaller than the hitbox you need to get pretty much any BTB. Like, I could hit 100 successful BTBs before I hit this stinking Lionel in his face. Irritating. Oh gosh. I am without stamina. Come on. See what I mean though? Like this ends up taking the longest amount of time because you're spending time just trying to get... Oh, that's not fair. Oh, Annie didn't have arrows? Brother. That's terrible. That RNG is awful. Get away from me. Get away from me, you weirdo. I don't think so. I don't think so. I do not think so. Alright, well, we're gonna have to just be really good this time, then. We're just gonna have to not fail. Hey, buddy. No, you are not doing that. What? Bro. That's terrible. Alright, we'll just reset then. That's awful, bro. Literally so bad. Also, I'm out of a drink. Time to mix up the good stuff. Man, that is diabolical and so rude, man. Link, open your eyes. Open your ears. Open your mind. Open your heart. Réveille-toi. Réveille-toi.
Svegliati.
That's what I said. I totally am, like, being spawned in sideways. I think it's because I'm carrying over the skew that I have from the last save. I think it's kind of funny.
Quella è una tavoletta sceicca. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo
Uh-huh. Is that right? Oh, is that why? I didn't even read what the reason was. Apparently I have disability. Or something on my TikTok live again. I don't know I don't know what's up with that. I keep being restricted for whatever reason, and they don't give me any extra information. Come on. Come on. Link, do you have a problem? Jeezums. God, that was terrible. Come on, Linky Poo. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Grab the shield. And then we'll grab some food. I can't believe I already... honestly, like, I was just practicing this earlier, and I think over the last, like, 2 days that I've been practicing this, I have not died to this Lionel. But I think because I don't know. There's something about it that's making me worse than normal. At least we get to walk or run through the forest and see all the forest people, or beings. Hello, birds. There we go. That's what I meant to do last time. Because if you run in at the right angle, then you don't even have to walk up to those arrows. You can just kind of grab them as you run by. Oh, I didn't get the jump either. Man.
Link,
Yes, what do you want, Zelda?
dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. I said the same thing, honestly. I said the exact same thing. I probably didn't say it in that same cadence, but, you know. But I know where you're coming from, Zelda. It's all right. Don't you worry your precious darling head. Nice. I'll tell you what, the amount of times that I have fallen into that bog, and depending on how the rest of this run goes, you may see that a lot more, because I jump into that bog quite a bit for some reason. All right, so let's get up here. Nice. First try? No. What? I'm sorry? There we go. It's like sometimes you have to go with the same angle that you get your skew. Sometimes you can go slightly perpendicular to it. But it's never the same, I swear. It is never the same situation. We're making really good time for this, for Magnesis, though. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. As long as I don't fall into the water. Nice. Ugh. Whistling. I was whistling trying to use the rune. Come on. I've got a minute on myself. A little less now, but nice. All right, please, please let me get bombs faster, please. Oh my gosh. Listen, old man, come on. I've got places to go. I've got things to do. Oh, I need to sit at the proper edge of my chair here. I've concocted like the way that I want to be doing this, but I haven't been practicing it sitting in front of my mic, which I think is technically the only thing changing about how I'm playing right now. You get out of the way over there and grab these. And then we are gonna hope that we get some. We're gonna hope that we get the good fives over here. No. Bad Boko. No, I don't care about his tooth. I don't care about this boy's tooth. I care that he just gave me 5 more arrows. Thank goodness. All right, let's not mess this up this time. I'm gonna get up here. Oh, Mr. Lionel, I brought you a present. I know it's not Christmas or your birthday, but I brought you something, and I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I figured it's the thought that counts. That's not even fair. Oh gosh. Bro, what? No, you wait there. I'm gonna kill myself with this boulder. Bro, what is happening right now? Go ahead. Oh, okay. Jeezums. I almost killed myself with this rock. Alright. Let's get our amiibos scanned in. Durability up. Please give me the 5-shot. Ooh, wow, whoa, whoa. 4 bundles of bomb arrows? That's insane. Okay, but I got 4 bundles of bomb arrows, so I'm here for that. And then we've got a lot of hardy fish. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't need that, but I will take the hardy fish. And the Staminokas, perfect. That's 3. I mean, that's pretty good. And then we'll get the high rules. I didn't need that one. Give me that one. Actually, let's just take all of them. Nice. Wow. Okay. I know what I said, but I think we should run to the castle because I've got 4. I have 4 bundles of bomb arrows. With the 3-shot, like that's more damage than normal. We're gonna save, because I am not doing that again. That was ridiculous. And I am not hoping for better RNG than that. Can I... Hello? Am I allowed to... Oh my god. The amount of not shield surfing I'm doing. Give me my skew. That's not gonna go in. Yeah, no, that's... No. There's like one frame I'm hoping for. That one right there. Yep. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And yeah, I know we're behind on the bombs, but that's fine. Because... I also did that after, like, getting a 5-shot with, like, 10 bomb arrows. And, like, the worst fish RNG ever. So... Nice, nice. And I'm gonna have to do a shield jump unequip. That should clear Ragdoll. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, but I also have no health. Hold on. Okay. Oh, you know why? Okay, I know why. I know why I keep dying. Because I'm not... There's like a part of this that I'm not doing correctly, but it's also like... Okay. There we go. Because if I actually go somewhere where I can properly launch, that might actually get me there a little bit further. Just maybe. Cool. I shouldn't have to clear Ragdoll now because I already did. I literally did that twice, so I shouldn't have a problem just wind bombing off the plateau. But I've been wrong before, so let's see how correct I am this time. That was not straight enough, but... Okay, I was gonna say, no way it's gonna kill me. I would have been quite bothered if it killed me. What? Oh. Let's see if we can reload and it puts the rocks back there. I've never had that happen before. Oh, that's ridiculous. Man. Okay, well, it's a good thing that I did that save. That's so dumb. Jeez, and I didn't even get an autosave for the... Like, bro. What version of the world are we living in right now? No, that's not it. Oh, come on. No. What are you doing, bro? Okay, so then why are you toying with me like this? Yeah, no, I knew you were gonna do that. Alright, well. Give me my skew. Give me skew and get in the door. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that that just happens too. Alright, there we go. There we go. There's also there is a audio cue to know if you have skew. Sometimes it works without the audio cue, but the audio cue is usually like really really good about it. Oh yeah, this messes up our entire whatever. I'm gonna count this as still being like I've already finished bombs. I had to reload. I'm not gonna reset the timer. I'm just gonna keep going. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, cool. Both bombs exploded. So we'll do that. Nice. Alright, get up. I think a good portion of my my run to Cryonis was also just getting that BTB correctly. So if I can get a good launch, if I can get a good enough launch, then I may be able to get on some good timing. There we go. This is where I want to be. Ooh, and it's giving us an autosave. Okay, well, that's weird. That's weird. All right. Let's give us a hard save here. Let's whistle and get their attention. It's auto-saving again. Because, of course, it auto-saves when I don't want it to, but then it does when I do want it to. Or... Yeah, did you see how I... Okay. Because I had to... Oh, my God. I had to trigger that one literally by doing the shield surf spin. Which is... not ideal, because then you're not even getting the initial launch off first. Yeah, that's alright. I'm not very good at getting the horizontal one, but getting the vertical is pretty good. Nice. And now that I'm up here, I'll do a hard save in front of the shrine. Okay, I got it. So we should be able to... Nice. Yep, first try. Literally. Literally so good. Yeah, so we're making pretty good time on this, so this should be pretty easy. Said every person ever right before absolute downfall. Guys, you're picking on me. I am going to eat something before I do that square wind bomb up there, because if I take a half heart of extra damage, I'm going to die, and I am not doing that. We're not doing that. That's actually so cringe. So, no thank you. I wish I knew what it was restricting me on. I might cancel my live on TikTok and reload it. All right. Oops. Come on. Come on there, Mr. Bomb. There we go. Yeah. 6 minutes. A 6-minute time difference in my... You see what I mean? Like... Yeah. Because a lot of the time that I spent getting to Cryonis was just getting that BTB correctly. So... That's why I wasn't super worried about the bomb thing. Alright, so we're going to do... it's auto-saving. I'm going to do a hard save. Oh, actually... I want to make sure that when I reset, then I have what I need, so I don't have to think about it. Oh, that was terrible. Oh. Spoke too soon. That was actually pretty good. That was so good. Oh my god. That was amazing. Wow. First try is insane. That is crazy. All right. Nice. Got it. I don't trust that. Oh, come on. Nice. Let's keep this momentum. Let's keep it going. This is how we do it. Let's get to it. Don't you do it. Nice. Kinetis. Kinetis. Alright. Sweet. And it is auto-saving. Oh, come on. What? There we go. I've got to cancel Ragdoll. I don't know why it's... Don't be acting like that. No. Oh. That ain't even right. Oh. That's... Just gonna reset. I'll just reset that. What? That ain't right. That ain't right. Oh my god, yes, yes. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Love seeing the gold times. Love seeing the gold times. So good. Yeah, see, he doesn't like, he's not like, ah! on this one. He just gives you a nice little, like, alright, weirdo. Alright, so I do need to change, I gotta swap to my regular arrows and stasis. And then I'm going to hard save. Nice. Not nice. I'm not... Nope. I will just reset. I am not even gonna... I'm not gonna even humor a death. I'm not humoring a death. Oh, goodness gracious. That's not fair. I thought it was going to throw me off again, and then it didn't. So I jumped off, but instead of jumping off the rock, it was like, let me just climb the rock. And I don't know what I was thinking. That was just dumb. Whoa, I could have been crushed by that. That was... Come on, man. That was rude. I could have been crushed by that. Gets crushed by it. Okay. Well, you didn't have to do that. That was a little bit rude. All right, so we'll... now that we're here, we'll do a hard save here. All right. Now for the fun part. The other fun part. No way I did that first try. No way I did that first try. No way I did that first try. Wow. That's insane. I have never done that first try. I have never done that first try. Not us getting the paraglider at literally 28 minutes. That's a 15-minute difference. That's insane. That is crazy RNG. All right. Let's get to the castle. I'm gonna need to heal first for sure. Let me do some. What do I not need? I don't need this. Okay. Well, hard save here because I'm not doing all that again. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. That was so good. That was so good. Oh my god. We're going to ride it as long as I can. Come on, let me run. Let me run. Let me run. Normally, I would absolutely reset, but I got pretty far, and I think one of the things that was problematic before is not nearly as problematic. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, wait. I'm not... We're making good time, and it's okay. Okay. See, it's a good thing I did that. It's a good thing that I did that. All right, so where we've got to go, because normally what we would do is we come in here, and I think it's forward some. Yeah, because it's not here. Where is it? Don't. No. Bad Guardian. Leave me alone. Where is it? Where the heck is it? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so we're going to take a bomb arrow, and come on. All right, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we'll cook these up. That's fine. It's not fine, but it is what it is. I'm going to cook these up, and I'm just going to give them to me. Okay, so there's one other thing that I don't know anything about that I haven't actually practiced, so I'm going to cook this up just in case. But there is a thing that I have not practiced yet that will make kind of a difference. Where's the... Am I crazy? I thought there was a totally different... Okay. I'm pretty sure there was like an entire different thing here. No, there's totally like a... There's a different piece of wood or something, I thought. I don't know why I just said that all southern-like, but I was pretty sure there was a different piece of wood here. Okay, well, whatever. Do you want to go ahead and, like, let me, like, wind bomb, please? Please, please? Please, 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 Sabrina Carpenter? Please, please, please? Nice. Okay, so the other part of this is getting to is getting these right here. Oh, and there's more arrows here, so I'm absolutely taking those. Okay, and we're gonna grab these. Okay, come on. I don't know, it's right here, I think. Okay. So we get 5 ancient arrows, and then we're going to swap to the 3-shot. So this is the part that's actually going to be semi-problematic. Okay. No. Okay. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. Please, whatever you do, just leave me alone. Okay, this is not where I want to be. There is... Okay, 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 good. I was going to say, there is no way you're about to kill me like that. What in God's green? What the... I don't even know where the... Bro. What are you even on about? What are you even on about? Oh, fantastic. Okay, so my autosave is back here. But I have all my ancient arrows. So what? I don't need to fight the Lionel again, or what? No, I don't need to fight the Lionel again. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good, I guess, but... Alright. That's weird. Dude. That's annoying. Okay, I need to change my timing on this then. My timing is a little bit rough. I don't even know what that is. What is happening? Can I... Could we please? Could we please? I think I need to be on the left side of that. I think that's the problem. Okay, no, then I need to launch it faster. So it is not a matter of waiting more, it's a matter of waiting far, far less, is what I'm gathering here. So... There we go. Okay. I think the thing that it is like, there's what is it? Whoa! No, 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 no. Hold on. No, we're gonna have to reset. Hold on, we're gonna have to reset. Ah, no, nope. That was my own fault. I should have saved outside the door. All right. Alright, we're gonna save. Hard save outside the door. And, okay, so basically the way that this is supposed to work is that you're supposed to have, like, a... part of the Blight, or the, Ganon battle is... Part of the Ganon battle, the Calamity battle, is getting skew on the stairs so that you can do a skew bounce later in the middle of the Calamity fight, which is what that stamina food is supposed to be for. But the... Nope. But I can't be landing and reloading every single time. I don't know what the point of doing it this way is, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do this far less convoluted, and I'm just going to go backwards, and I'm going to land like this, because that gives me plenty of skew, and I want to try this out real quick. No. I don't remember how to skew bounce. Uh-oh. You know what? Then we'll just go for it. All right, so I do need to... where the heck is it? I think it's right... Well, I need to aim, like, right there. I need my foot to be, like, right there. Okay. And then we need to aim... I think it's, like, right here. We'll see how that goes. I definitely did not get it. I got yeah, I maybe hit a few of those arrows. Or what did I get? Did I get halftime? I didn't even get halftime, did I? Yeah, I didn't even get half. Okay. That's fine, though. That's fine. That is fine, fine, fine. So let's try this again. Okay, so we'll try... Oh, maybe it's here? Yeah, it's like right here, I think is where it is. And then I think it's this here. And then we'll eat this. All right, maybe that's better. The 5-shot is really crazy because if you hit the 5-shot, you literally, like, he falls apart. Like, Wind Blight just like literally. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay, so it's definitely not going to kill him because it's only a 3-shot. But that should be half, right? Yeah, okay. So I got halfway. We got halfway. So we're gonna... No, 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 no. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing all of that. There he goes. All right. Water Blight. Here we go. This one should be a little bit easier. Oh, I don't know why I'm... All right. We will try this again. I got distracted. I got distracted. All right. Yeah, I really did. I didn't mean to. Well, I messed up how I was supposed to do it. I don't think I got this one very well. I didn't even get half. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is gonna be the part that really kills the run. All right. I need to go like right here. Actually, that's not true. It's like right there, I think. Yeah, now he's wigging. Now he's wigging. A little bit. If I can at least get half, then it's not so bad. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if we can at least get half, because I think with the 5-shot, it usually will kill him. Oh, I got more than half. Oh, I love that. That's not fair. Bro, come on. Come on. Jesus. There's half. Doing this in, well, hold on. I'm gonna actually, I'll talk about it a little bit more after I get to a point where I can actually talk about it. Excuse me? Okay, that's weird. Alright, Fire Blight. Oh, you suck. No! Dude! That's not fair, bro. That's so messed up. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. Eight deaths is not good. Yeah. Alright. Come on. We can do this. I know we can do this. It's just really difficult. Please tell me I got this one. There he goes. Okay. Yeah, he's getting... He's tweaking. He's tweaking a bit. Oh, my gosh. Come on. Come on, me. Figure out your arrows here, huh? Alright, we can do this. It's like the window is so small. The window for this is so small. Oh, you know what it is? I think I've got to like watch through this. Yeah, I have to watch through the cutscene. I think that's what it is. Because if I skip the cutscene, then it's like... Oh, come on. Knock it off. All right. That's literally, dude. The way that you're supposed to do this, literally, seriously, the way that you're supposed to do Water Blight is, maybe it's 2 hits? Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. I think maybe that's what it is. It's like 1, 2, and then jump, and then 1, 2. Because the way I'm doing it is obviously wrong. I'll tell you what, though. Okay. I'll tell you what, though. The, Nice. The amount of deaths that I have is definitely smaller than I thought it would be, because most of those deaths used to come from me doing the Lionel fight, and that was the hardest part. Oh, come on. Nice. Okay. Alright, I think it's 1, 2. I think that's what it is, because the reach is so far. Nope. Okay. Okay. I will take that. Water Blight, you're so cringe. Also, I need more of my bombs to hit you in the face. Oh, come on. Nice. Alright, Fire Blight. Oh, goodness gracious. Admittedly, I do not even remember the entire, like, how you're actually supposed to do this fight. I just remember most of how you're supposed to do this fight. Alright. Okay. There we go. All right, so the last one is Thunderblight, and this one is going to be... Well, we can do it. I know we can do it. Nice, that's half. We can do this, man. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We got this. Whoa, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right, we've got a split for the blights. And this is going to consist of Calamity and Dark Beast. And I do not remember how to do this one. And that's my entire That's so messed up. Yeah. Hi. All right. Yes, we will play Fortnite here in a little bit. Oh, no, we're not, because I'm going to take you back to your mom's tonight. So.
After you're done with the whole entire game?
Yes. When I'm done streaming, we're going to take a quick shower, and then we're going to go. Buddy, I need you to just leave for right now. You can play Fortnite while I'm doing my thing, but we are leaving soon. All right. Well, man, that's super lame. All right. But that's fine, cuz yes, let's update my new times. All right. Man, we were doing so good too. The only thing I didn't have because it's like the only thing I haven't gotten a lot of practice on is just getting Dark Beast. And like getting from Calamity to Dark Beast, and then, you know, obviously like setting up the skew bounce, because I have no idea how to do that. But man, that was so close too. That was so close. Kind of. I mean, I was almost at the halfway point, but that halfway point is when I need to use the skew bounce, and if I don't have skew set up, then I can't do the bounce, and that makes it entirely like useless. So I do need to move. Let's see, where is it? Where is my the death counter? This right here. I do need to move this over because we are in the double digits. I definitely do not only have one death. What a bummer, man. All right. So I guess we will just continue and we'll do we'll just practice practice the run as a whole. Yeah, let's just let me make sure I'm yeah. Man, oh man. That was a really good run too. So we'll just do a regular practice through it just to kind of get the consistency down a little bit more. Cuz I want to understand a bit better like what makes each skew setup I don't know, more effective, I guess. Because it is weird that sometimes I get it and sometimes I don't. But they're like sometimes I'll have my skew at an angle, and then if I go a little bit perpendicular, then I can get into the shrine, and other times I can't. And I don't understand the lack of consistency there, so I want to try to set it up to be a little bit more consistent. And then this, I don't know why I'm all of a sudden having more issues getting out of the like clipping out of the shrine.
Quella è una tavoletta scelta. Ti guiderà dopo il risveglio dal tuo lungo...
I do not know. So let's see. Because I need to look like here. There we go. Yeah, like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you can get it in the first couple of scope attempts. Sometimes it takes forever and you got to reset the whole run. All right. Getting those first try is really nice though. And then obviously like the, you know, clipping out of the ground there, or back into bounds, I guess, rather. All right, and we'll grab our trusty axe. This is one of my favorite parts of this run. Not doing that. Usually you're supposed to land on the rock. I don't know why the way I did that was so much more excessive than it needed to be. Let go. All right. I'm gonna go. Nice.
Link. Link. Dirigiti al luogo segnato sulla mappa della tua tavoletta sceicca.
Nice. I like when I do the shield surf and it goes, and I go on top of there. What? Yeah. Yeah. Go out there and hang out and wait a minute. Close the door, please. Yeah. Nope. All right. No, I told Bubba I'm gonna order food. Nice. I think it is the audio cue. I think that really is where the consistency is like if there is that audio cue, then that really makes or breaks the so what that is like it's called an extended shield clip. So like that audio cue that like there's like a sound effect kind of, and when your shield kind of makes that, like it's almost like a clicking sound really. If your shield makes that click sound when you go to shield surf onto the pedestal, then that usually is a sign that you get your skew. No, that's not what I want. Goodness me. And I think as long as I have that audio cue, that is what will make that skew, that scope, or that shield clip, Jesus, more consistent. I love doing that too, throwing the door open. That's kind of fun. All right, and then while we are here, I've got to order food for my kiddos. So let me get through this text real quick. The text options here, if you don't read French or whatever, it's in order is 2112. Whenever you go through this, even if you play it in English or whatever your native language is, that is the fastest text options. And then I usually just spam B and A through the rest of these. And there we go. All right, so I'm gonna save. I'll save here, and then let me get this food ordered for my kiddos real quick. Let's see here. So, one of the other things I want to mention is that if you've been, if you're watching this post stream or you're watching it now and you've been kind of following me for a little while, you know that I've got to move pretty soon. So one of the things I'm doing tomorrow is I've got to tour a couple of apartments that I'm considering moving to. There's also a third one, but I wasn't able to schedule it for tomorrow. Like I could have, but it was like way earlier than like I want to schedule. Because I don't like spending the 2 days that I have off of work waking up super early, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep in at least a little bit. Like I think the earliest schedule time was like 7 or 8 or something, and I was like, no. I wake up pretty close to that every single day. I'm not doing that. Like you guys can, no, I'll push that tour off to another day because there's no way. That is insane. Let's see here. A surprise toy. Oh my goodness. They have surprise toys now. They were like, McDonald's is like, I don't know, surprise me. Like that's an option we have now. All right, let's add cheese. Yes. Bada bing, bada boom. Huzzah. I'm gonna get 2 of those. And just because I'm a hungry boy, I'm gonna get some 4 nuggets. I'm gonna get all 4 nuggets just for me. Get some extra fries, no toy. A chalky milk. Yeah, I'll get a little chalky milk. Sure. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry. That was so aggressive. I gotta pee. And for some reason, that's how my body responds. It's like, we're just gonna give you the massive shiver. All right, so let me see here. I just had my friend text me syrup. Hey yo. All right. Let's see here. Wow. Sure. No, I'm not doing that. That's ridiculous. $5 a month for a year. For a year. A year. A year. A year. A year. A year. $45 tip. Kidding. That would be insane. All right. And then we'll do that. Please. Yes. Phantasma. Phantasma. All right. And that'll be here semi shortly, so that's good. All right. I'm going to go pee real quick, so I'm going to give you guys some engagement. Let's see here. How do we engage? How do we entertain people for fun? Let's see. What should we do this time? What if we do oops. I don't even know what I just pressed. What did I just press? You know what? All right, we'll do dancing cats. We'll do a different dancing cat video. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here, and we'll do we'll do this. I'm gonna call this a distraction, and then we're gonna window capture. We're going to distraction you guys. Oh no, what is it? Was it this one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we're gonna turn the audio down like a whole bunch, because otherwise these come out really loud. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. Oh, interesting. All right. I gotta go pee. Man, they're getting it, guys. They are getting it. Oh my gosh. Amazing. That is amazing. All right, get that out of here. I don't want to hear. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. Get out of here. All right, let's see here. Okie doke. So, yeah. So now we get to continue on the most fun part of this. So, and then, like, basically all this is, like, it would take forever to actually just, like, walk this. It would take much longer to just walk this over. So what you got to do is, like, when you push it, you have to, you've got to actually push it, and then, but you have to, like, wait until you actually grab it and then push at the same time that you use your right stick to go in, like, whatever direction you want it to go. So, like, when I want to go forward, then I'll push it, and then that's how it, like, also lifts. And because there's some more almost rounder parts, then it'll get more of a roll. I don't think so. I don't think we're doing that. Ooh. No, I don't care about his horn. Give me the arrows. Doofus. I wish I understood this part. I don't understand why this is, but the Lionel gets aggressive faster when you are throwing this towards him. Maybe it's because he sees that as more threatening, but, like, he just sees this as, like, he's, like, confused and doesn't really understand what is going on here. Hey, listen, buddy. Can we maybe stop doing that so much? It's a good thing I know how to parry. Otherwise, this could be a totally different fight. I love that you can almost stun him like that, too. Like, that's kind of neat. No way. Oh my gosh. I just pushed... Okay, so the way that just happened, I literally... I think I pushed his character model, literally, as he was, like, charging his, over-the-head attack. I pushed his character model down, and not only did the boulder crush me, but he crushed me. All right, well, we'll go back to the title, because this is actually faster to go this direction and then reload from here, because otherwise, because you still have to sit through 2 loading screens. You're either going to reload the autosave and then reload your manual save, or you go to the menu and then just reload your your manual save. And you can't, when you're practicing this, you could absolutely do, because this is what I did the first few times that I was practicing this, is after you get the autosave up here, just get the, and you get your arrows, just so you don't have to worry about picking them up again and, like, risk being shot or anything like that, then, just go ahead and get... you come over here, you grab your arrows, and then you go back to the boulder by Magnesis, and you manual save there, because then it'll store your arrows, but it won't. But the autosave over here is still going to happen. Like, even if you come over here and get this autosave and then go back to Magnesis and manual save over there, you're still going to get the autosave. And that's just how it is. Like, it's kind of unavoidable. But, let's see if he gives us the arrows. No arrows. Rude. But yeah, you'll still get the... So you'll have the arrows, and you're still going to get the autosave, but if you want to be able to, like, go back to the manual save without having to collect the arrows again, then you can do that. But there is really no way to practice this where you can just reload your last save and be in front of Magnesis. Ah, crap. That's not fair. That's literally not fair at all. Hold on. Okay. I accidentally dropped it. That's not even fair. That's actually ridiculous. I accidentally dropped it. That's literally terrible. Oh, damn it. Yeah, see. So, you're going to get this autosave regardless. One of the other things, too, is doing this is extremely difficult. Like, when I was watching the first time I saw this run, I was like, you know, because the guy playing it, he mentions that, you know, killing a Lionel with the boulder is a lot harder than it looks. And I was like, it can't be that hard. If you've ever done the trials, the Master Sword trials, shrine skip, you'll know how difficult it really can be. And it's honestly a good thing that this boulder can't break, because if it could, then this would be a lot more difficult. Because if you do the Master Sword trials skip, oh jeez. Arrows? Okay, well, at least he gave us arrows. Yeah, if you do the Master Sword trial skip, then you'll go straight to the end of the first trial all 3 times that you skip it. And you fight a Hinox with a metal box, and you use Magnesis on him. And it's really, really difficult to get used to, because the box can break, which makes, you know, that fight a lot worse. Hold on. I don't know how I just missed that. Whoa, I don't know how I just did that either. Nice. Okay, durability up is good. What do we get for arrows? Let's see, I see 2 bundles. Okay, so 2 bundles is good. I think the biggest reset for me would be if... Okay, get out of here. The biggest reset for me would be if I only got 1 bundle. The exception... Oh my goodness. Whoa! Okay. I mean, I'll take that, sure. We're not keeping it. We're not doing this run completely. Or maybe we will. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Take the Hardies. It's only a 3. Yeah, see, so in this case, this would be a dead run because we only got a 3 shot and the damage isn't very high, and we only got 2 bundles of bomb arrows. The last time I did this run, I did it because I got 4 bundles, even though I got a 3-shot bow, but I also had a damage up 3-shot bow, so it wasn't that bad. It was actually a really, like, it wasn't a bad run to keep. But basically the goal is to hope on RNG enough that you get a 5-shot. And if you don't get a 5-shot, then you reset. You can get a crusher that does a ton of damage, but the durability is a lot lower. Ooh, I did not hear the audio cue there. You know what? I'm just gonna... Hold on. I want to make sure I get that. No, I guess you can still do it. Okay. But the audio cue wasn't there. So sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Yeah. Ooh. My order's almost here. But even if you don't get the 5-shot, it's still good to practice the run, which is kind of the reason I didn't, like, I just kept with it last run, because... Let's blow this. Because I had 4 bundles of bomb arrows, which is kind of the only other exception as to why I would have kept going. Because I think if I only had 3 bundles of bomb arrows, then I wouldn't have gone all the way to the castle. But because I had 4, I was like, oh, okay, well we can go to the castle with 4 bomb arrows, or 4 stacks of them. So. Nice. Okay, I should be fine. Nice. Alright. And then I'm gonna stop for a second because I gotta go grab my food. And get food for my kids going. But hey, we got the respawn, or the reload that I needed though. Oh, children. There's food. They're both exactly the same, so it doesn't matter who gets what. Yeah. All right. Cool. Look at that. Okay. Let's keep on going here. All right, so we've got in front of the Shrine of Resurrection. So again, we'll kind of just stay on this edge here, because as long as you stay on the edge, then you won't trigger the cutscene. So we can keep going like this. I'm hoping it doesn't give me an autosave. I'm going to go forward a little bit. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I wanted to trigger the autosave because I want to be able to reload at my save up here. If I need to reload, which I usually have to. Because, so the other thing too is like, nope. Is even if your run is dead, like even if you're practicing this and your run is dead, it's still good to practice the rest of the plateau, because there's a lot more to do on the plateau that's really difficult than it is to like do the blights. Like honestly, fighting the blights and Ganon isn't that difficult. Like there's a couple of little like tricks and things to learn, Well, that was rude. But overall, the blights are pretty easy, especially since you have um, the Lionel Crusher and the 5-shot bow. So it makes the whole, the blights and Calamity so much easier. Nice. Yeah, you hear that like click sound right there. So that is our audio cue to tell us that we got our skew, and it makes it a whole lot easier to get through the door. And then typically doing a shield jump unequip, a mid-air unequip, it will, within a small radius of where you do it, will cancel the like ragdoll situation where like when you wind bomb, if you don't clear ragdoll, like the ragdoll state from getting skew, then you won't be able to wind bomb. Usually you should be able to square wind bomb here, and it's not a problem, but I have not had that kind of luck. So we're gonna that's why I clear it. See, even that didn't like, even doing that meant nothing. Like that, it still didn't work. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, so there's that. And then we can skip this text. We can skip it actually as soon as it comes up, and then we can cut through the spirit orb text. But this, we've got to wait until the monk actually starts to disappear a bit and the text on the screen goes away, because it makes loading so much faster. All right, and then we'll come over here and we're auto-saving. I'm also going to hard save. And then we shoot at this like bundle of black here. We'll kind of move over a little bit. And then I don't have my shield equipped. It's kind of hard to do a shield jump when you don't have your shield on. So I will fix that. Okay, make sure I have that. And all right, now we can manual save. That's embarrassing. All right, so we'll shoot this bundle here, and then we'll come over here, and we'll wait. That was weird. Sweet. I was way too close to the ground, and I didn't throw enough. Also, I've just want to add, never had that happen before. I've never had to load the game. Like, since I've been playing on the Switch 2, I have not had to load the game once. So the fact that I just had a mid-air BTB load is insane to me. All right, we missed him entirely. Gosh, come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I also want to try to get to the end of this and get the paraglider so I can kind of like take a minute to chat and also eat my food, but I don't want to get my fingers all greasy because, ew, gross. Who eats greasy foods while they're holding a controller? This thing cost me way too much money to... What was that? I was like in a shield sliding animation or something. Nice. That was so weird. Alright, that was a lot better. So we're gonna go. So I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit so you guys can kind of hear what audio cue I'm talking about. So as Link is coming down, when he hits the pedestal and makes that like almost clicking sound on top of the pedestal, that's what I'm talking about. Because there's just that very hint of like very small hint of a sound cue, which gives us kind of this clip, like this frame, and we use that frame to get into the shrine. And then we come down here, we grab stasis. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Go on, boy. Go on. Like, come on. Oh, gosh. Can at this. Sweet. Ooh, I don't know if I can get up there. Aw, yeah. Cool. No. Oh, yes. Yeah, buddy. I love that. I love that. I love when I do it first try. That's amazing. Alright, so we can skip this one as soon as it comes up. And then obviously get through this. And then, again, we wait for this one to kind of clear. And as soon as the text clears off and he kind of disappears a bit more, then we can skip it. Because it increases like the speed of the load time. Otherwise, there's like, I think it's like 4 to 6 seconds longer if you just skip it immediately. So, ho, ho, ho. All right, Santa Claus. Ooh. Come on, Santa. Our old, we'll call him, what, Withered Santa or something? That'd be pretty funny. All right, Withered Santa. Whatever. Let's do a manual save here. And then we'll stasis this with our full stamina because otherwise we will not have enough stamina to do this properly. Heyo. Now that was good. That was really good. All right, let's see how many tries it takes us to get the paraglider. Maybe we'll be really good and do it once. No freaking way. No freaking way I just did that first try. Wow. I'm getting good at that. Holy crap. Even the BTB off this tower? Man, that's insane. Aw, Withered Santa turned into Royal Santa. Thank you, Royal Santa. I appreciate it. Nice. Man. Okay, so again, like the hardest part of that was what? The Lionel? You know? I mean, like the BTB to Cryonis. Here, let's go ahead and move over because we're kind of over for the night. We're coming down to an end here, so let's come up here. So, yeah, what were the hardest parts of that last practice run? We had God, not a lot. Like there was the BTB to Cryonis, and that wasn't even admittedly that hard. There's like 1 or 2 frames where you could get the BTB and go more horizontal with that with the angle. I don't know how to get it because every time I've practiced it, I'm either going to go, too vertical and go off to the right, or way too horizontal and miss completely, and I'll go, below the mountain, which you guys kind of saw earlier. And then also, and then just getting more vertical, slower horizontal speed. I don't know where, like, maybe there's like a frame or something that I'm supposed to wait for that'll give me kind of a more horizontal launch from his back or something. But other than that, like, that's not even that bad. Again, the hardest part, I think, of this run is the consistent wind bomb into this room to get the paraglider, but then again, the Lionel, because the Lionel is the most time consuming because obviously you have to magnesis the rock all the way to the Lionel, and then it's also learning how far up the hill you're allowed to get with it before he gets too aggressed, and then starts to, kill you. And then just getting down the controller, swinging, which this is what I do. I'll show you guys what I do. So I don't just, because normally you would kind of like, you'd use magnesis and then you do this with it, right? You like go up and down, but it's not that easy. It's actually extremely difficult. What I do is I I sit at the edge of my chair, and underneath the chair, because I have the most amount of space kind of like under my desk and under my chair, I will go like, and I can't really do it because I can't flick my wrists as well, but I'll flick this down like fairly far, because like, I don't know, for whatever reason, when you're using magnesis on an object or an enemy, after a few hits, maybe like 2 or 3 hits, maybe, and even then sometimes it's pretty finicky. When you go up, like, it changes where your base is, so it's not so, I don't even know how to best explain this. I guess if you took that boulder and it was straight on the ground, it was flat on the ground, and you go up and down with it, you'll always go wherever you caught it from. And when you go back down, when you go up and then back down, it'll hit the ground. But your ground resets when you hit an object or an enemy. And so every time you go up and back down and you make that hit, your base, or like the ground level that the game kind of registers, is wherever that last hit was. So you eventually, after a couple of hits, have to go even further with your controller in order to get that hit. And getting the timing correct between because there's literally only a few frames too after you stun the Lionel where you can actually get, use the boulder on him. And there's only, it's just, the timing is so difficult. And like I said, when you're practicing this, you get the first 10 arrows from that campsite that we run by, and then you get the 5 arrows that are in the ground, and then you have to really hope for really good and really lucky RNG to be able to get the other 5 arrows from that Boko on the tower, because in master mode, it's not a guarantee. In regular mode, it is. However, you don't need the arrows, and you don't need the boulder, and you don't need all that stuff, because in normal mode, there's no Lionel, so you do the run completely different. So you have to hope that when you kill that Boko on the tower, you get those extra 5 arrows, and that's really difficult to count on. So, but anyway, so I'm going to be practicing this throughout this week, and I don't know, just kind of be playing around with it, and then I'll also, I've got to learn how to do a Twitter poll or a TikTok poll or something, so that I can have people kind of give me suggestions on how they want me to play through the game, because I don't have a problem doing like challenge runs of the game. For right now, I'm just doing speed running, because I want to practice this route because it's really cool. No, Link, I didn't. Sadly, I did not. I'll actually here. I'll show you real quick because I'm just about to get out of here, so I can eat a little bit and then get my kids bathed. But I finished the blights. I don't know how to do that yet. That's not something I'm aware of how to do. But yeah, so I got through the blights finally, and then I died to Calamity, which resets the whole run. So I was like, you know what? I'll finish tonight's stream by just doing a practice run and kind of talking through it again. So, but yeah, so tomorrow I'll be back and doing this some more. But I was also, mentioning like I'm gonna figure out where and how to set up a poll so that I can have people vote on what I should do. I think that's kind of the best way that I want to do that. So, anyways, thank you everybody who came in today and hung out and chatted up. It's nice to see new faces. It's nice to see old faces too. Minty, it's always nice to see you. No, tomorrow I'm not going back to Wind Waker. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's nice to see new faces. It's nice to see old faces and or I guess names. So I will see all of you guys tomorrow.